Welcome back to Doodling with Purpose, the internet's only week-by-week guide to learning Middle Kingdom hieroglyphics. And hey, if you're looking for something to doodle in the middle of work, class, making dinner, taking care of your pet antelopes, if you're going to doodle, doodle with purpose. And that's why we're doing hieroglyphics, because, well, it's a lot of fun, and it's a great thing to do in your spare time. So I promised this week we were going to talk about sentence structure. And that brings us to the differences between English and hieroglyphics. It's very easy as an English speaker to just look at a one-to-one replacement. That's not exactly how hieroglyphics work. So here you have a typical example, the word happy birthday, and see if you can pause here and then translate the glyphs above and see how they work out for a one-to-one replacement of the word happy birthday, H-A-P-Y. So that's not exactly how hieroglyphics work. While they're sounds, they're not one-to-one replacements. There's rules that regulate how they're written, and they're very different from English. But once you understand them and get used to them, it becomes pretty easy. So the first big one is that the verb comes first. And this is very similar to students who have learned Spanish or French or any of the Romance languages. When you're describing something as doing something, well, in English it's I sleep, I love, I fly. In hieroglyphics, it's sleep I, love I. Or something like I found you in hieroglyphics becomes found I you. Verbs come first, but adjectives come after. Adjectives, remember, are le description, the way we describe people. Fat, tall, big, small, with a goat, without a goat, on a boat. Everyone go read Green Eggs and Ham. All right, so in English, the friendly dog. Hieroglyphics, dog, friendly. Sounds a little crude, but that's the way it's written. Much like adjectives, possessives come after.
Whose machines? My machines! How is that?
So when you're saying it's yours, my mother, your mother, in English, it comes first. In hieroglyphics, mother my, mother your, comes after. There's also no amming, no r-ing, and no ising. So again, if you're used to Spanish or French, you're aware of this. There's no, you can do is, am, and are, but not with an ing. So Spider-Man is cool would become Spider-Man cool. No ising, amming, or r-ing. I am Batman becomes I Batman. No ising, no r-ing, no amming. There are no articles in hieroglyphics. And I don't mean newspaper articles, I mean, we learned this in first grade, right? A, an, and the articles. So if you had the knife cuts the bread, you would say cut knife bread. There are no gaps. So this is a tricky one for, well, almost any modern language, at least a Western language. There's spaces. So I love to swim in a cold pool becomes swim pool cold without any spaces between the words. There's also no vowels in the letters. And this is especially tricky, but honestly, with modern a-go-go society, the number of logos and sentences and texts that we're starting to send without vowels, well, we're actually, as a society, probably closer than we've ever been to being able to read so much without vowels. So hey, perfect time to learn hieroglyphics. I love to swim in a cold pool then becomes swim pool cold, and no vowels. But you get the determinatives, as we discussed last week. So to swim, nub with the water sign, and then a man swimming. Helps you understand, and that's your ultimate clue that the verb is to swim. You just follow the determinatives. You may not have vowels, you may not have spaces, but determinatives and the way the sentences are written will really work as signposts and clues to help you. All right, next week we'll get back to vocabulary building, and we're going to celebrate a major anniversary in Egyptology. Can you figure out what it is? It's 2022 right now, so I'll give you that hint. All right, if you like this video, do share it with others. It helps tell YouTube to continue to share it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for more doodling with purpose.